And I'm going to start with my prompt right here at the top. And in this case, I'm talking about how the description of the setting helps to understand the theme of the story. All right, that's fine. Kind of cut off a little bit, but it's okay. All right, so with that, the next thing that I wrote were reminders to myself to make sure that I can get the score that I want. And that was author's purpose. I need to make sure that I am explaining the author's purpose in the setting and creating their message, their theme. And I need to make an inference to do so because the story does not specifically say the lesson here is. I have to kind of figure that out myself. All right. Now, I'm not going to jump right into the theme. Instead, I'm going to think about the description of the setting inside of my story. So I'm going to make my little bubble. My sun. And I'm going to do my setting. And the pedestrian. Okay, and I'm going to think about my story. And the first thing I think about is like time and place. I don't really know like the exact location, but I do know the time period is 2053. This is the essay I am actually writing. You're doing what I'm doing. Remember, you're going to take a picture of your work and turn it into Schoology at the end of class. All right, so I have, it's 2053. I know that there are cop robots. I know that there's only one cop. I know that everyone is inside watching TV. Right? I know that Mr. Mead is outside walking. I know he doesn't own a TV. And he says that he never sees anyone. He never sees anyone. In fact, he refers to it as the Arizona desert. He also calls it a graveyard, saying that the homes are like tombstones. Versus his home, all the lights were on. It's 8 o'clock at night. Oh, they're not watching? Yeah, but the TV makes a light. Okay, so this gives the idea that Mr. Mead is living versus the people are dead or dying. But they're I mean, that's how like the story is portraying them because they're in tombstones, that they're homes. All right. So now that I have all this information, I can start thinking about my theme. And if we do a quick throwback to last semester, the way we did theme was through TLC. So that was my topic. What do I learn about it? And then why do I care? Wow. Okay, so my topic is talking about a dystopian technology. And then what I learn is the dangers of too much TV slash tech, like technology. Why should I care about this? This is a warning to society with growing technology. All right. Just so you know, Ray Bradbury, the author of our story, wrote about this like self-driving car with a robotic cop that has, and the car has a gun on it, like over 100 years ago. So this was like before we had even like the technology to even achieve a self-driving car. Okay, so he basically predicted that this is where our technology was going to be going into the future, right? So he was like imagining like what could possibly happen later on. Okay, so with all of this, going back to my topic, I am looking for how the setting helped me to understand the theme of the story. Okay, so it's basically how did all of this help me come up with my theme. So we're going to do a quick TREEREE. I'm going to run out of space, so I'm going to do it right here. Okay. And I would like for mine, so my topic is about how the setting helps me understand my theme. So I have my theme right here. Warnings, the society of growing technology. So I'm going to start with my evidence on what evidence I think I'm going to use. And I'm going to use the cop robot because that's one of the main conflicts. And I'm going to use the graveyard. Then for my explanation, I need to have an author's purpose verb. So I'm going to say shows. I can change it later. Okay. I'm going to say my first reason over here, my second reason over here is going to be dangers of too much TV because that's what causes the graveyard. It shows disconnection. I'm going to say the robot shows a lack of control by humans because he can't explain to it, he can't talk to it. Right, so then I have my topic right here is all about how setting and theme. So setting, warning to society. I'm going to run into space. All right. I'm gonna put this right here. Nope, I'm not. Let me get this up. So for my thesis, if I wanted to go ahead and prep that already, I could say the description of a 2053 AD cop robot and a neighborhood that is like a graveyard. I'm going to use some of that language from the prompt. Help, sorry, fix that. Help to understand, probably change that to create understanding, to understand the theme that too much technology can be dangerous by causing a lack of human control and I'm going to say connections. There we go. And there we go. So I'm going to leave that up there for a second. There's one other portion I'm going to